Welcome, fans and foes, viewers and haters. I'm your cinema simpleton because these days, even Hollywood can't fool an idiot. I'm just gonna say it right off the bat. I don't have a lot of liking to Seth Rogen's style of comedy. His jokes just aren't creative to me. There's a lot of funnier comedians out there. And when I heard he was gonna play the Green Hornet, which I admit I know next to nothing about, I was like, somebody better could play him. But then I sat down, watched the movie, and understood Rogen's take on it. Have the superhero be a bumbling moron and the sidekick as a hardcore killing machine. Mostly, it was fine, but it was very clear from the start that due to the film's PG rating, Rogen's style of comedy was being held back. So for anybody who does like his comedy, the movie's delivery is not what it could have been. Green Hornet tells the story of Britt Reid, played by Seth Rogen, taking over his deceased father's newspaper company. Feeling like it's time to help Los Angeles for a change, Britt joins up with his father's old employee Kato, played by Chou, to take on the city's criminals under the guise of the vigilante, the Green Hornet. The film's more of a comedy than a superhero flick, which does have merit in some cases. Nobody in the theater I was in found Rogen very funny, but where I received the majority of my humor from this movie was really in its concept. I love the sense of how larger than life the movie gets with these characters, and the reverse setup of how a crime-fighting duo works. Green Hornet's golden humor is really where you have to stop and look at what you're seeing, but there's still the odd spoken joke that'll make you laugh. Believe me, here Kato is funnier than Britt. Kato is better at a lot of stuff than Britt. Chou as the relaxed yet butt-kicking Kato will probably be a lot of people's favorite in this film. Rogen is a lot more likable in the beginning, where he's a wild party boy with no restrictions, whereas for the rest of the movie, he's just around people who don't like him, and he's more like the guy at the party who thinks he's cooler than he actually is. There's no character development to Britt, and for this film, that's probably the angle they were going for anyway. Just because he becomes a superhero doesn't mean he has to change who he is. You're really laughing at what a pathetic loser this guy is. Due to its comedic tone, Green Hornet doesn't offer a lot of action, which is really a shame when you see what it's capable of in its stunts and mayhem. Black Beauty, the Hornet's ride, is armed to the teeth with gadgets even James Bond would be jealous of. Even for a comedy, Green Hornet could have been stronger with the creative forces behind it. If you're gonna have Seth Rogen be involved, let him be on top of his game, otherwise you're just limiting what his fans want to see. My rating for the Green Hornet is a 1.5 out of 5. I mentioned before that I didn't follow the radio show or the comics, but did Kato actually have Terminator vision all those years ago? Holy crap, Kato's working for Skynet! We're all gonna die!